Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Stephanie and this is Life or Debt. Something new that we're doing here today is I've already set up my stickers for the month. Normally I do this with you guys, but this month is kind of out of control for me. It's already the 10th. I just did it now. Nothing is highlighted, so I figured we would go through that together. So for I'm going to put it down here because there's no spaces there, or there's no dates there, so I can do this, I think. So we've got bills, debt, food, gas, and I'm sorry, that was not clear. This is going to be my monthly key. Debt, gas, mom, and Steph, which is also random spend. I'm not listing my sinking funds in here because sinking funds are kind of a hot mess right now, especially with Christmas. So bills are going to be gray, and I'm just going to run through and highlight all of the gray things. So Patreon for a couple of podcasts and whatnot that I listen to, Netflix, internet, Geico. Oh, I didn't list my car on here. Oh my gosh, I'm a holy hot mess. Now, car is not a bill because it is a debt. I consider my bills anything that I'll still have around when all of my debt is paid off, when I am debt free. Mutual of Omaha, which is a long-term care insurance. And then we have AT&T, NDK Fit, and Adobe. So that is that. And then debt is this nice orangey color, which looks more like red apparently. What is the name of it? It's probably like red, you idiot. Vermilion. Okay, it's not red. So car is a debt. Discover is a debt. And Southwest Visa is a debt. VSAC, which is my student loan, is a debt. And that is everything as far as set bills. And then, let's see. We're looking at the week of the 4th through the 10th. I get paid on Thursdays. Typically, this Thursday is a holiday. It is Veterans Day. And I do want to just take a quick moment. And I have a lot of friends who are in the service or were in the service. I have a lot of friends here on YouTube who have family members in the service or have been in the service themselves. So I just want to take a quick second and make sure that I am thanking everybody who has served or is serving. Thank you for your service. Both the families or the individuals that are serving and the sacrifices that the families who have to make with that person who is serving. It's not an easy job on either end, and you really do give us the capability to sit here in our homes, in our nice warm homes, and complain about things that a lot of people in this world don't get to complain about. So don't think that it does not go unnoticed, on my part anyway. And thank you for all that you do. So with tomorrow being Veterans Day, that means I actually got paid today because the banks are closed tomorrow. So yay, early payday, which will probably happen again in a month or in a couple of weeks. But that being said, I want to make sure that I am like doing all the budget things. Guys, I'm just going to be real straight with you real quick. It's been a day, it's been a week, it's been a month. I am now just getting over, like, today is the first day in over a week and a half that I feel normal. And I still am like sniffly and so it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. Anybody who is new, I wanted to thank you for joining me on this escapade. I know that I do have quite a new followers from the Workspace collab. So hopefully you are sticking around and checking out some fun budgeting things that I have going on here. Everybody who is stuck around with me, I just have to say thank you for constantly viewing and watching and liking and, just helping me get through this journey, because this month I feel a little overwhelmed. Not gonna lie, but we're gonna get through it. Okay, so let's see what I did for spending this week. Well, let's start with last week. So if you weren't here last week, you know that I did not do my variable expending check-in because it was just a mess. I didn't know what I was spending. I didn't know what was going on. So I went back and I did some math and I did the things, and I'm going to do it now. So I'm just going to put all of the food in one category up here on Sunday, right? Or I'll put it on Monday because it was the first and it came out of the budget. Now this is everything that I've spent. I try to do a once a month grocery haul, and this is everything that I spent or not a once a month grocery haul. I mean, I do a once a month grocery haul. This month it didn't happen because, again, sick. Awesome. But I do a once a month food shopping. So this month, that once a month, and this includes the butcher box that came in this month, was $896. My family's budget is $950. So I do still have some money left over. And this includes food and paper supplies. So that's a thing. And we'll use teal for, oh wait, no, this is my gas color. This is my gas color. This is my food color. I'm so confused. Teal, which is like blue. This might be too close, but it's blue-green. Okay, we're going to find a new color for gas. So food was that. Okay, so last week I had, I can't remember if I had spending on Tuesday, so I'm not going to count it as a no spend day, but I had no spending on Friday, no spending on Saturday. I know, right? Oh, wait, guys, it gets even better. No spending on Sunday. I think I should be sick more often. No spending on Monday. And then I did spend yesterday because Mom needed milk, and she got some lunch. Oh, no. Oh, that was right. Mom was a total of, I didn't add it up. So for those of you who don't know, my mom is disabled and she lives alone. I actually work from her house, and I get her additional supplies. Like, so she gets a set paycheck from the government for being disabled, and then anything that doesn't cover, she needs me to pick up. I don't ask her for reimbursements. I budget it for she has her own spending category in my budget, so I know how much to set aside for her. I mean, I never do it, like, I obviously don't ask her for the money, but I just make sure that I'm putting enough money aside for her stuff every month. That's why I keep track of it, and every dollar has a purpose, right? So that is that. Okay, great. And then today is Wednesday. I did buy things today because I am doing some Christmas shopping. Oh, but those are sinking funds, so that doesn't count. So no spend. Hi, look at me killing it every day. Yes, 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 yes. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 no spends. How awesome is that? I'm stoked. Are you stoked? I'm stoked. Okay, so that's this week. Hopefully we can keep it up, because as of right now, I have made it 8. I mean, this one's a spend because it's got the food on it. I think this is technically a no spend, but I can't remember that far back, so I'm not going to cheat. This one is no spend. Even though I spent my car, like, you got to pay the bills, right? So this one I bought coffee. I know I bought coffee, but I had a gift card for that. Oh, I'm killing it, guys. I had a gift card, so that doesn't count. So this is really like where the sweet life is coming in, because I bought clothes this weekend, but it doesn't count because my parents gave me $100 gift card. So it went on the gift card. Heck yes, birthday month. Okay, enough about me. Let's go into the doohickey. The review as such. Okay, we don't need the cash breakdown, so let's look. Payroll was $580, and I did get child support for $103. So that breaks down to $580 plus $103 is $683, which I knew that. Oh, I don't know. 83, and then $250 went on Visa, and $109 went on is in the bank for Mutual. Mutual of Omaha doesn't come out until tomorrow or Friday, but I wanted to make sure it was there because I didn't know how my paycheck was going to hit. So we're just going to say that it was paid because it's in the bank. I'm not going to touch it. So this is $359, and $683 minus $359 equals $324. Okay, so with $324, I did take out $40 for gas, even though I didn't spend it, and that's staying. This everything right here is what I took out of my checking account and put into my Cube money envelopes, and that is that. So, and then this is $10. I can't believe I went an entire week without spending my $10. $234. Okay, so I just need this real quick because right now, before we move forward, we're gonna do the check-in. And this check-in, this glorious, beautiful, colorful check-in comes in from Ira over at Budget with Ira, and I will link his shop down below so you can go visit him and all of his gloriousness. Okay, so let's see. So typically I have $960 or $950 in food money. I did carry over $64 from last month. I didn't do anything with it. It just stayed in my cube. So I wasn't sure if because of inflation, things were going to be a little bit more expensive. We're working a new budget with getting Butcher Box. So I left the $64. So... and then with leaving the $64, I spent already $896. So 50 plus 64 equals 1,014 minus 896 is 118. And I think I actually have 121, but that's fine because I roll everything up. If you notice, there's no change in my budget. I always use my change as my buffer, and at the end of the month, I will pull out this leftover money and put it towards debt if I have it. So, yeah, that would be fantastic. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I am like family, right? Like, I don't care how many times I say, hey, I'm going to go do this real quick, and all of a sudden, I get like 17 texts like, hey, can I do this? Can I do that? Like, give me 5 seconds. Okay, so they don't care. Oh, I did something weird with my gas budget. Well, we're not going to. This is not what I have in there. I have $100. Or I was thinking maybe $100, but I put in 40 for this week. And I didn't spend, or I didn't add anything. So that's that. And I didn't spend anything. So I'm rolling over $40. And the reason I didn't spend anything, I do travel 30 miles one way for work. The reason I didn't spend anything is because on Sunday, we went about an hour away from our house to get our girls their very first COVID shots. And my boyfriend put gas in my car for me. Kyle was like the knight in shining armor and put gas in my car. So I've been using that Monday through today is Wednesday. I'll probably have to gas up tomorrow on my way home from work or Friday on my way home from work. So one of those two. And then mom, I didn't put any new in. And her spend was, what did I say? $18. So 40 minus 18 is 22, and that is what she has. And that's not what I have. Oh, you know what? This was from last week. Then I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. We're just scratching last week, and I didn't spend anything. So I'm rolling over $10. So here's kind of the dilemma I am at right now. My food budget will always roll over until the end of the month because I get one strong allotment for $950 at the beginning of the month, and that's it. As far as gas, I tend to roll that over because gas prices fluctuate so much right now that it's better for me to like roll it over and then use what I have. And if I'm able to add more money, like I'm definitely going to add more money this week, blah, blah, blah. So like for my mom account and for me, or my mom envelope and for my envelope, do I roll that money over? Or like not so much for my mom, but for me, I'm thinking not to roll the money over and put it towards debt or towards a savings thing, because if I have it, I'm more apt to spend it at the end of the month. So I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Would you roll it over? Would you unstuff it and put it towards debt? So like or towards investing, whatever I decide to put it towards. That's what I want to know there. So for week 2, I'm just going to set this up right now. Gas, mom, Steph, and we're opening with 118 and 40 and 22, and I'm just going to open with 10. And then when you tell me down below in the comments, should you roll over or should you put it elsewhere, put it to other use? Let me know, because I'm interested to hear what you have to say, at least about the Steph column. Okay, so now that check-in is done, I can come back over here and look at this. So that's $234. And I did take $30 out. And while I have that right here, fresh in my mind, I have my cash stuffing binder right here, and we have, let's move this down, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100. So this $100 was the last week in October, the first week in November's money for 'Tis the Season. I never pulled out the money the last week in October. So I was recently volunteered to host Christmas at my house due to we're looking into a nursing home for my mom, and we want to make it kind of like a big shebang. And my house is centrally located to other family members. So we are putting away some kind of like stash Christmas money because I wasn't planning on hosting Christmas. We have the Christmas sinking fund for presents and stuff, which is great. It's working out great. But I wanted to get some things for like decor and food. So I have, right now I should have $150. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50. Perfect. And that goes right in there. And that is the only thing that we're stuffing this week. Hence why it was just thrown in right there when I was like, in the middle of my budget. I never know what's going to happen on Life or Debt, people. Never know. So you saw that 30 go in, which was actually more than 30. And this turned out to be 204. And do you know what I did with that remaining 204? I put it all in my debt snowball, because that is super important to me right now, is getting that debt paid off. So I have a zero there, zero base budget, total income is 0, and everybody was happy. So now we're going over to week 2, which paycheck date is November 10, or I'll just put it 11 so I don't get confused. And we've got the payroll. Make sure you can see this because I have a bad habit of doing that to you guys. So this payroll was a little less than normal because I had to take some time off from work. So I'm going to say it was $560. I think that's correct, but I'll put it down there. And then we've also got child support in here. I'm not going to put in child support because you never know if you can count on it. So I never budget for it. And if it comes in the actuals, then great. But I usually don't get child support until about Fridays anyway. So it's just better for me if I don't incorporate it. And then there have been weeks, quite frequently actually, that I'm not getting it. So let's see. So we're looking at this week to this week. I've already established that Mutual of Omaha is getting paid, and I've got VSAC. So there are a couple of bills in here that I want to take out early because I know that they are on the cusp. Like anything that gets paid on a Thursday, I usually want to pay the week prior in case something happens to my check. All of my bills are covered. So I've got VSAC. I'm going to do AT&T and DK Fit. I've already, the $200 that I put towards my Discover bill actually paid the minimum payment. This $356, I always overpay. This is the amount that was the Discover bill when I first started paying off my debt. So when that minimum payment goes down, because I keep chipping away at the final, actual current balance, I just keep it at $356. So no matter what, I'm always paying over on my Discover, whether it be $150 or $50, whatever it is, it's always over. So that I can wait until Thursday to pay and have it post on Thursday, and that won't be a problem. So I've got those 3 bills. So let's see. VSAC is coming out on the 14th. And this is my student loan. I went to school in Vermont, so that is the Vermont student something, or Vermont State Accreditation Code. I don't know. But that's for school. And then AT&T is the 18, but we'll do that early. And this is actually an automatic withdrawal, so I just want to make sure that I have the money in the account. So that's 101. And DK Fit is my running coach. If any of you are looking for a running coach, I will definitely give you my running coach's information because I absolutely love him. He is like my running coach, my therapist, my nutritionist, honestly, quite possibly one of the greatest guys, just absolutely all around, generally, hands down, the best guy. So those are the ones that I'm going to pay. So 170 plus 101 plus 150 is 421. So 560 minus 420. 560 minus 421 equals 139. So automatically I'm going to put gas. We're going to do 40. And mom, we're just going to do 10 because she already has $20, $22 in there. So we're just going to do 10. And Steph, I didn't spend any money last week, so I am going to roll over and I'm not going to add anything this week. So 139, that's 50. 139 minus 50 is 189, or 189, I wish, is 89. So 89, I'm going to put 30 in 'Tis the Season. because so what I'm doing is I'm just dumping a little money every month. Oh no. Okay. I forgot, guys. I forgot. So let's see. We're just going to erase that because we're going to keep the name. Okay. Just kidding. So Brooklyn, a couple of weeks ago, her teacher calls me and she's like, hey, I just wanted to, and this is such my kid, right? She's like, hey, I just wanted to like reach out because Brooklyn had mentioned that she wants to do banking, and Brooklyn is in kindergarten, and there were a couple of kids that were doing banking in her class. So, well, she can't be left out of anything, and they get this like cute little wallet, and she wanted a wallet. So she asked her teacher if she could do banking. So she signed herself up for banking, got me to sign her up. So now I have to come up with money so my kid can deposit money into her account. Totally fine. Totally support this idea, right? Like I am a YouTube budgeter. Why would I not support my 5-year-old wanting to learn how to save? Like, I think it is a great program, but I also have to contribute it to my wallet. So her banking's on Wednesdays. So I actually want to take out, let's see, 40 is 89. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, this is all screwed up now. Okay, so my mother's housekeeper. My mother gets assistance with home health, and her housekeeper recently left the home health office, but with the shortages and stuff, they don't have somebody to help her. So I am privately paying a housekeeper to come in once a week and clean her house, because if I don't privately pay a housekeeper to do it, I'm going to have to do it. And it's like, I don't mind doing it, but it's a lot, guys. Like, it is a lot. So the housekeeper charges $15 an hour, and she can do everything she needs to do in an hour. So I'm going to take $20 out of this and actually take it out. So, and then Brooklyn, I give $5 a week to. So I'm going to take $10 out, and we will do that. So let's redo this math. 40 plus 20 plus 10 is 70. Okay. 139 minus 70 is 69. Okay, great. All right, this is working out for me. 69, we're going to do 25 minus 25 is 44. And this is going to go to the debt snowball. So one thing I haven't told you is that I have a goal this month to pay, I think it was like $650 in my debt snowball. Additional debt off my Discover card. I really wanted to get it under that $10,000 mark off of my Discover card. But I'm just not going to get there for 2021, like into 2022, because it's just too high. I'm just $200 shy of putting it in the $12,000 range. So I figure if I can get it to, like, in a dream scenario, if I can get it into the like $11,000 range, that would be great. But even if I can get it to like under 12.5. Okay, perfect. So anyway, that's where we sit this week. If I get child support, then we have a little bit more wiggle room. I'm going to take this out in cash. This is going to come out in cash. And then this is going to come out in cash. So I will have to hit the bank on Friday. And yeah, so that is that. And I'm sorry it was a little crazy this week, but I'm kind of still on the mend, and you know what? Life is just crazy sometimes. But I hope to be back on Sunday with a plan with me, because I did not plan in my planner this week or last week. And you know what? I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. So until next time, guys, I guess I'll see you real soon.